there, and welcome back to some more Forza Motorsport. Today we're continuing on Let's Play. This is episode 147. In today's episode we are taking a look at the Ferrari 8-cylinder showcase. We need an 8-cylinder Ferrari, and the car for today is the 1987 Ferrari F40, faster than an SF1000.
Listen, when the Mondial could be faster than the SF1000.
No, that's going a bit too harsh. The Mondial can't do anything.
Hey, it's more useful than an
Shall
SF1000.
I be Chris Evans? Yeah, let's be Chris Evans. I'm going to irritate people by being Chris Evans.
Isn't his white?
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Cool.
What? Oh yeah, it's F4. I was going to say, this Mondial white.
He doesn't own a Mondial. Well, maybe he does. Alright. We could stick an Enzo Ferrari engine in it. I don't know if we're going to have to get to that. I don't know if we need all-wheel drive. Curiously, the F40 apparently comes with Forza rear aero already installed, so that's nice. 375 tyres on the back. Fucking Jesus. We're going to have grip, so that's nice. I think I do need to all-wheel drive swap this from what I remember.
Sorry, were those 235s on the front? Or 285s?
I can't find. Hold on. 285. 285 on front, 375 on rear.
Nice, that sounds balanced.
Yeah. Hello, fanboy the Viper. Actually, we definitely can't put an Enzo engine in it because that would make it a 12-cylinder, which we can't do. Yeah, we need all-wheel drive.
What does all-wheel drive need you?
R2850. Apparently, race gearboxes make Ferraris do insane things to the PI. R2850. Should we put front aero on this, or should I just leave it as and see what happens?
Well, I say more aero is always good, but I'm me.
Oh, apparently this car can't have Forza rear aero at all. That's...
Well, yeah, the stock wing is probably adjustable.
It isn't.
Wait, what?
So maybe front aero isn't a bad thing, because we'd have all the front aero and no rear aero. Ferrari 8-cylinder showcase, a tribute to V8 power by Italy's iconic supercar maker, Mugello Full. Who knows, Ferrari may have made an inline 8-cylinder at some point?
No.
I'm about to leave work, nice. Torrent has the third full GT4 LP, so you should subscribe to him, I guess. Convincing words by Daniel Pilpot.
I'm on the one final part tomorrow, so...
Awesome. Third person to ever do it, how do you feel?
Great.
Nah, Ferrari have done straight 2s, 3s, 4s, and 6s, but...
Straight 2 Ferrari? What?
Wait, a parallel twin?
A what? No, I said straight 2.
That's a parallel twin.
Yeah, we use real terms, not bike terms.
It's still a parallel twin in a car.
I wonder, actually, did Ferrari build any bike engines? Because one...
No, they didn't.
Hold on. No, a parallel twin would imply it's got 2 crankshafts.
No, a parallel twin has a crankshaft.
No, but that's not parallel then. They're in series.
Parallel means 2 cylinders.
No,
right
parallel means side by side, like in a parallel circuit.
Parallel circuit means multiple circuits.
No, it doesn't. It means...
Is his career over, Nico Rosberg?
Parallel means side by side.
I'm currently doing a traineeship.
Okay.
A what?
Good for you.
I'm doing an IT traineeship in which, if I complete this, they will find me some work within, and if they don't within 3 months, I'm refunded all my money.
Good.
Cool. Sorry, I've just discovered this inline 2 had a displacement of 2.5 litres.
Oh Jesus! What the fuck was that in?
It was... Hang on, they were interested in creating an extremely reliable engine for racing.
Italian, extremely reliable.
For Ferrari, it was incredibly reliable, which meant it probably lasted an extra 5 days.
At last we can see Ferrari win at Mugello this time.
Hey.
I want my goddamn drink.
I considered an inline 2 engine for the slowest, twistiest racing courses.
Yeah, exactly, because that'd be great. You go left round one corner, one cylinder gets a lot of fuel, go left, right.
Oh. It made 175 or 173 horsepower.
Oh wow, that's actually quite a lot.
For a 2.5 litre.
Yeah, that's actually quite a lot. What year was that?
1955.
Yeah, that was a lot of power. They were only making 138 horsepower out of the 166 mm in 1948, and that was like a V12.
Yeah, but it was probably a smaller engine.
No, 3 litre V12 I think was in the 166 mm.
Was it? Yeah, the only problem is that it made that at 4,800 RPM, which on its own isn't great, but it also broke the crankshaft due to poor balance.
So their attempts to make an extremely reliable engine ended in a very vital part of the engine exploding.
Yes, that's the Ferrari way.
That was okay. If it was a parallel engine, it would have two. Not letting that go.
Sorry, I'm just being amazed that Ferrari in 1955 were thinking of making in 2 cylinders. Meanwhile, MG of all people, I'm fairly certain the MGA was around by then, and I had like a fucking like dual overhead cam, fucking modern-ish engine going on.
Oh,
Yes, and guess why MG died? Because they went too freaking overboard with what they put in.
apparently,
They were good.
Sorry, in 1994, apparently they made an experimental straight-free engine.
Experimental. What
what,
do you mean?
Ferrari?
They like just built it and tried to turn it on, and it works amazingly. So that made it experimental.
What, Ferrari made it set free?
Apparently, it seems to never leave the prototype. Oh, here. Yeah, it's in the Ferrari museum.
So hold on. If the V6 cars were called the Dino, was that just called the D? Or was it called the No because it never entered production?
What the Dino?
No, they used to call the V6 cars Dino, so I'm saying if they made a straight free, is it a D or a No?
I was going to say the Dino, wasn't it the 308?
No, the V6s.
No, the 308 was a V8.
They were
Heavier.
called Dinos because they were named after Enzo's son, who was developing the V6
No.
engines.
No, actually they weren't. Do you know the actual reason they were called Dino?
Oh, here we go.
Because Ferrari thought it was an insult to make an engine with less than 12 cylinders, so he badged it as a Dino to see if it would sell.
No.
And also because he didn't want his brand associated with it. However, he wanted to tie it into Ferrari slightly, so he called it Dino.
That's not true at all.
No, it is. That's the genuine story.
No, because the Dino engine had been around for ages before the 206 and stuff.
Yeah, but he didn't want it to be a Ferrari, so he called it a Dino.
Yeah, he called what was it called? Dino something or other.
Its official name is Dino 246 GT. There's no Ferrari involved in the Dino.
206 as well.
206 and the 246, yeah. The
The
206 was too underpowered.
I would like to point out the first Dino was in 1957 for Formula 2 racing.
Yeah. And they
Yes.
used that engine for the 206.
Yep, on Ferrari badged cars, but okay.
Hey, did you know something fun about this F40 I've just noticed?
What?
Yeah, it's heated front lights.
Was it?
Heated front lights.
Yeah.
There's little heat things on front lights.
So they don't freeze when it's
I
cold.
thought
Yeah.
they-
It's because you don't get a heated rear window because it's got all vents and shit in it, so...
Surprise, surprise.
Ferrari are like, where should the heat go?
They just say it's got heated glass, but don't specify
Yeah,
where.
exactly.
I mean, you don't need heated rear window because you got all the fucking engine heat that it's it up.
Also,
That's
do you
true.
know how you can tell this is a Ferrari?
Why? Because it has wonky shit.
Because it has no door handles, but it definitely has a cigarette lighter.
Wait, the F40 doesn't have a door handle?
No, it has like a piece of string. These guys are chatting pure shit.
Like, I
No,
know the
Bruce,
Enzo.
it's absolute facts. The Dino was named a Dino because Ferrari didn't want his name on a Dino.
I thought he called it that because he liked dinosaurs, but couldn't pronounce it because he's Italian.
No, he called his son Dino because... Actually, no, sorry, I'm not going to say that.
Yes, you are.
Okay. He called his... He called his
What?
son Dino because, like the dinosaurs, he died in his prime.
Did they?
Well, they took over the world.
Yeah, and then they took a fucking meteorite. To
Dinosaurs were like the Bloods and the Crips, and then a fucking asteroid took them
Oh,
all out.
what?
Yeah.
No!
Yes, I
Yeah,
think
did you
that's...
not hear they were
Bloods and
fighting
the
over guns
Crips.
in LA?
You got the T-Rex boys fighting the Stegosauri.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Did
I
you
mean,
not
was
hear
it-
that Did you
Question,
not? I
will
just
will
did
the
an
T-Rex
invisible
use a
AK.
gun? Be able to use a gun with his tiny hands?
Hold on, where was LA back in like the dinosaur?
I mean,
I think it's
gun.
pretty much where it was. The world stopped sort of shifting after about 400 million
Didn't
years.
stop shifting. It's just
No, Africa, like, the world's general shape, I believe, came about after about 400 million years.
well, North America and Europe were a lot close together.
I mean, and then at
That's
some
still,
point there
yeah,
were
but
ice.
technically LA's still in the same place.
Hold on. Let me. Because I've got a picture here. Oh, that's way too low res. Is that serious?
This is such a fucking stupid argument that you're actually researching.
This is me we're talking about. I don't know why you're surprised.
I'd like to inform you as well, the Bloods and the Crips were not exclusively in LA. There was a gang war at the New York Auto Show at one point.
Yes, there was.
A guy got stabbed.
Did they bother stealing any of the cars?
No, it was near the BMW stand though.
Of course it was.
I mean, yeah.
Oh
BMW
god.
drive your stuff.
I think a guy got shot near a BMW stand at the New York Auto Show as well because he was standing in the way of a picture or something.
What?
I don't know.
Standing in the way of the picture.
The
of
New
the
York
shot.
Auto Show basically is just dominated
Oh,
by
God.
crime. And like I think at one point they had to like start stealing like or they had to remove all like the knobs from air conditioners and stuff because people had nicked them.
Sorry, what?
You gotta remember, this is the same country that broke into Chicane's fucking Eclipse and stole all the fucking like oil caps and stuff.
Oh my
yeah,
fucking god, how many times am I gonna sneeze?
He's got COVID.
Sneezala.
I don't know, sneezing's not a bloody...
He's got COVID.
Sneezing's not a symptom of COVID.
Can you spread it through Discord?
What?
Who cares? You'll live. You're like 18 and have no lung problems. You'll be fine.
17. We've been over this once before.
Yeah, only one infant
Yes.
died from it.
This
A few infants too
virus-
little.
virus...
In my opinion, this virus should only affect children and kill them all.
According to a couple of pieces of research, actually, masks might be creating herd immunity.
Yeah, I've heard weird. Well, I've heard weird things about like exposing people to it might be better because like you just build immunity that way. So
Is it-
Yes,
it-
it's called herd immunity.
Is it bad that I kind of like wearing a mask?
I like doing
Yeah.
it because I can scowl at people at work.
I've got like a,
What, people won't realise it.
Yeah,
You're actually
exactly.
Scowling at them.
I've just got like a standard like medical mask, but even then it's quite nice.
I hate those because I don't think they work properly. I only wear the black ones where you can't see through them at all. But
Yeah,
it
but-
helps.
Aren't they like one layer thin or something like that? And don't
Free.
actually. Oh, good. You've actually got to apply one. I've got
Yeah.
someone who like actually cares about this stuff, and he keeps talking to me.
I've
about
got to
it.
put some fucking holes in it though so I can breathe out of it.
care. To be honest, I don't care anymore.
With the recent news with Microsoft and Bethesda, imagine how disastrous it could be if Bethesda Game Studios develops a Forza game.
No, that sounds amazing. You've got to spend like 20
That-
minutes before
That
you.
means your car could just start flying for no good reason.
Country roads, take me home.
Going down the straight.
I can't wait for fast travel in Forza Motorsport games. Fast travel to the finish line. And then it takes 15 years to load, so it doesn't even work.
Apparently, there isn't going to be a Forza 5 this year. Forza Motorsport 5.
Forza 5.
There isn't going to be a Forza Motorsport. There isn't going to be a Forza Horizon 5.
There won't be a Horizon
Or
5 because
next
Motorsport's
year.
got to come out next. And Motorsport's apparently still in early development, according to them. For some
Early development. Quote, early. Because most of the stuff is, hey, from the older games.
reason. To be honest with you, it'll probably come out next year.
I don't care.
I do.
This remake.
It's like the
is
only
gonna
game
be-
franchise I'm interested in.
This remake is going to be such a shit show.
I hope they don't remake it too hard.
Which remake?
I'm really hoping that they do not bother with microtransactions. like they
Microtransaction
did
hasn't been in
with
Forza for
Forza
years.
7.
No, we've been over this before, Torrent. Forza 7 never got them.
Yes, it did.
No, it didn't.
It did.
No, it didn't. I bet everything in
your
my house.
head, maybe not.
I bet everything in my house, my car, everything that they ended up cancelling.
First time I
the
played Forza 7. Which
There's
was
no tokens in
some
it.
month-
There's no tokens in it. They were going to implement them, but they never got round to it because there was too much backlash. They never happened. Never in a million. It was never a thing ever. Everyone just looked at. Everyone looked at the price. No, listen to me.
It shattered.
Listen to me. Listen to me, sweetheart. Listen to me. Chill. They had the prize car crates thing, and everyone thought, oh, they're going to add microtransactions, and they may well have been planning that. However, everyone just saw crates and assumed it was microtransactions when it wasn't. You could buy them with money, and that was the only way you could buy them. Forza 7 never had tokens, ever. Horizon 3 did. Horizon 2 did. Forza 6 did. Forza 5 did. Forza 4 did. None of the other games ever had them.
Wait, I don't remember Forza Horizon 3 having microtransactions.
Forza Motorsport 7 is the only Xbox One era Forza game without microtransactions.
Yeah.
I still think the microtransactions destroyed their reputation.
I don't know, Gran Turismo did the same. Then again, people got angry at GT6 for doing it. The problem is the microtransactions never matter because Forza throws shit at you non-stop.
Yeah, exactly. It's like you get unlimited, but to be honest, I think for Forza they should remove credits.
Do you know from Forza Rewards I get 3.5 million credits across the games each and every single week? Yes. Every week I get 500,000 credits for like each of the Forza.
Well, that's the thing. What's the point in having money in these games?
I don't know. I've bought everything. In Horizon 4, I legitimately have 200 million credits or something like that, and I have nothing to spend it on. I spent like 20 million credits getting a fucking AE86 out the auction house or something because I needed it. I'd never do that normally, but. Yeah, the microtransaction system's weird. It sort of killed them a bit, although they're now going towards the whole fucking pass system, which is just is. Especially the bullshit F1 2020 did with their fucking pass system.
Wait, what did F1 2020 did?
Just before I say this, I'd like to point out the fact that I am not a racist and I don't have anything against any form of sexuality. However, I do take a slight issue with having in your fucking Game Pass a bunch of liveries which are like end racism, end racism, end racism, and we racist one with fucking giant fucking rainbows on them and shit.
We've seen them in F1. Why do we need to see them in games now? I don't care. I'm not going to use them.
It's political, and it's a bit
it's not
irritating.
Political anymore.
Don't you know it's not political?
All thought is political.
If you dare say
in that case, literally everything is political, from orange juice to wood.
No, I mean, you know what? You take a piss a bit there. I'm saying thoughts in terms of what you do with people and money and so on. It's all technically political. You could make it is political speech. I don't care if you think it isn't. It is. That's just the way it is. Is racism bad? Yes. If you participate in racism, you're a fucking idiot. However, it's still a political thing. That's just what it is. I should really be drinking so I can give myself an excuse to get myself out of some of this stuff. Ladera Full Circuit, because that's a Ferrari course. I also like how this thing only has like 4 Ferraris listed. 458 Challenge California F430 Scuderia. They're the only 8-cylinder Ferraris. No F40. Can I borrow 15 million credits on Horizon 4 so I can buy the Edinburgh Castle? Yeah. Boosh, do you want any money on Horizon 4, mate?
Emil, in regards to what you were talking about just a few minutes ago, this is why I ban political chat of all kinds.
Yeah, I don't. I'm trying to. Yeah, no. I don't. I'm just saying that irritates me. I don't like stuff being forced down my throat. Also, yeah, Twitch is a fucking nightmare to deal with in terms of that shit.
Yes. And if you're going to talk politics, you must have a little bottle. You must have a bottle and a shot glass of whiskey.
No,
I just like what fucking. Did you see what that Again, just want to point out before I say this that I'm neither side, whatever. Right. Did you see the shit that fucking I think it was Destiny got into?
What's happened now? Did
well, he's a giant leftist, right? That's like his thing.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Oh, I watched that little debate by him and Porsche.
Yeah.
That was mad.
Yeah, no. Did you... basically what he said at one point is he basically said... admittedly, he had a different way of saying it, but he basically said he's sick of the riots and all the rest of it, right?
Who isn't?
Yeah, but Twitch took away his fucking partner status for that. So then he just went on Twitter and was just like, okay, yeah, I'm absolutely fine with people burning down everything in their neighborhoods. Can I please have my partnership status back?
Yeah.
I think he got it back actually as well. So
Listen, when Brian releases, Twitch dies. It just will. There's no way Twitch is going to survive another.
well, Twitch has got the YouTube issue where the biggest enemy they've got is themselves.
You want to know what's going to happen to Twitch in 5 years? Every
Justin
single
TV.
So every single, and I mean every single streamer will either go to Trovo, will go to YouTube, or go to Brime, or go to DLive, or whatever. Twitch is gonna die because they refuse to fucking change.
Yeah, the problem is Twitch is kind of a monopoly and everyone who starts these services... I mean, look at fucking... What was that? VidMe. That had PewDiePie promote it and that just died.
Yeah, it died because everyone lost interest.
Yeah, that's the same issue with every new platform. Look at Storyfire.
Look at Mixer.
Yeah, look at Mix. Yeah, look at Mixer. That had Ninja.
Mixer has become Facebook.
By the
gaming.
way,
The
Ninja.
platform is actually worse.
I just
than
want to point this out.
Mixer.
Ninja, best businessman to ever live. That
Yeah.
dude signed like a
He
30
did.
million a year contract to go on there, and the website shut down, so they had to pay him in full what he was owed. So he got 30 mil for nothing, and he can return to Twitch. I might have fallen on his lap, but I tell you one thing with Ninja is he's a fucking... I don't get why people watch him, but the dude ain't stupid.
No,
Yeah.
He can't argue. He can't personality. He can't do anything, but he can game well, and he also knows how to business quite well.
Didn't Shroud get the same deal?
Yeah, Shroud.
Yeah.
No, Shroud was 10 mil, I think.
Shroud was 10 mil. The
That's
rest
good enough.
was to Twitch.
There was Shroud and there was some other dude as well, I think, who was on
I
a
don't
big
know.
exclusive
Well, there were,
contract.
10 million is
Not
freaking
disrespect.
good enough.
Oh yeah, 10 mil a
bad.
year to just stream somewhere else. I mean, come on.
Dr. Disrespect was bad from Twitch. As it turns
If you
out,
offered me
on
like
YouTube-
$1,000 to show up on like DLive instead of YouTube, I'd probably do it.
Did we actually know why Dr. Disrespect was banned from Twitch?
No.
It was banned because he was promoting some other service, wasn't he?
No.
No.
No, they never confirmed it.
Yeah, that's what I don't get. If you are not confirming why he was banned,
Hey, Lamal.
something is not right at Twitch.
Look
Some
at all
people-
these brilliant spectators that came out to watch a 2-lap battle at Ladera Test Track.
Some people speculate it was because of copyrighted music. Others say it's because he had a falling out with Twitch.
Twitch is only viable if you have boobs, look passable, and have the personality of a voxel Vectra.
No, a voxel vector has slight personality. It likes to break down.
That's
Alinity.
not personality.
Anyways, thank you all very much for watching. Next time I'm going to be taking a look at the Ferrari 12-cylinder showcase. Join us for that. Until then, farewell.
You know I'm the sorrow that my heart holds in knowing just where my hopes and dreams are going. I'll only you back. Got up in the wall that you are not part of. Eyes on the slit of your father.